If you could, Coach, could you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm Coach Wesley Sartin. I live in Princeton, West Virginia, with the Team West Virginia Crossover.
So can you tell me how you started this team and where the idea came from?
Well, the main thing is that West Virginia, especially during the pandemic, is lacking the concept of having these teams play together in gyms, and with everything shut down, it's really hard to continue doing that. So luckily we were able to get the church and the pastor here to loan us his gym, and from that point on, we just went around and started picking up kids just to put a little team together to try to play with the best of them. And that's where we're at right now, just working with them, keeping them in the gym, keeping them with something to do, and keeping a good head on our shoulders.
That's awesome. So these are all class of 2024 kids, and
Yes.
where did they come from? Like some of the
I got
schools?
some from Bluefield, Princeton, Eastern Greenbrier, Beckley, Wyoming East. Yeah, it's a little bit of everybody from the southern part of West Virginia. My goal is to eventually try to get a bigger program, more teams with different age groups, and hopefully more volunteers to where we can build a program for the kids in this area that we desperately need. So.
Awesome. Well, I've been following you guys. I see you've done well in some of the tournaments. Can you talk about some of the tournaments that you all have played in leading up to this off-season? Well, this season here, and how have you all fared against teams coming from other states?
Absolutely. Yeah, we started in September, early September. Like I said, some of these kids just play together pretty much their whole life. Some of them are just add-ons that we got here and there, but we fairly are doing. My main thing is that a team equals family, and if we can't get that concept down before we're even in the game, there's no reason we should be playing. I mean, if you notice in a lot of past games, you always have one or two good players that are overcompensating with everything. It's time to get everybody together and utilize one another, which these guys do a great job. I mean, if you notice in the back, they work good together, they pass the ball great together. And if you notice, if you go on our page, West Virginia Crossover on Facebook, you'll see some of the tournaments that we posted and how good that we move the ball and we play team ball together. And honestly, that's probably our best quality as this team is progressing, is just working together as individuals. I mean, my main thing too is that basketball is supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be competitive, but if you can't put them together, what's the point? I mean, if it's all about being stressed out because you're not doing this, you're not doing that, you're making mistakes, everybody's gonna make mistakes. You gotta learn from those mistakes. And if they can't get that concept down now at a young age, how are they gonna fare in life as they get older? You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that we try to do. That hey, if you notice, I'm screaming, you gotta make mistakes to get better. I'm not gonna criticize you on that. I'm gonna actually push you to make those mistakes so we can continue to get better. Which teams will tell you in the past that we've played that's one of our biggest qualities, that we come out and we push 100% the whole time, and we are a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling you, these boys, they look at us, a small team from West Virginia, think that we're just going to be easy going. Well, they learn quick that we're not. So we're making a lot of noise, and hopefully this season, playing in the bigger tournaments, we can play in the Fab 50, trying to get these boys on the platform they need to be recognized, because they got some talented kids in West Virginia. They just got to be shown the way.
Awesome. So do you all have any tournaments coming up?
Oh, absolutely. Right, yeah, we played one this Saturday. We played in Harrisonburg, Virginia for one day. Then at the end of the month, we played another one either in North Carolina or we're not quite sure yet, Roanoke. And then February 20th through the 22nd, we'll be in the Gatlinburg Nationals Hardwood Floor Challenge, which is one of the bigger ones that teammate tournament or teammate basketball host, and it's a big tournament. Then coming April, we're supposed to be on our break right now because this is school basketball, so we're actually trying to make up for that time. So mainly what we're doing is just getting ready for spring, because that's when our big season. I mean, we're going to be playing in the big shot tournaments, Vietnam tournaments. They got all the coaches from these colleges that's going to be looking at it, so they're going to have a bigger stage to play on, and we're going to have to either show up to play or we just go home with our tails stuck between our legs. That's how it's going to be.
So if people businesses want to support the West Virginia Crossover, how do they do that?
They can get on our line or Facebook. We're working on a website now. You can get on there, drop me a PM, or just let me know, or my number's on there as well. Call us. We accept donations, sponsorships, anything to just help the community get these just more involved with sports in general, not just for school, but for for outside of school that we can keep going for years to come. You know, like I said at the beginning, my goal is to keep these kids in the gym as long as possible and hope to grow to get more kids in the community to where we can reach out to these kids that are less fortunate or might have parents that work 24/7, that we can get these kids in the gym and show them that, hey, there's people out here that care, that we want you with us to show you that, hey, there's more to life just to sitting around doing nothing, and, you know, just give you something to look forward to. But if you need to reach out to me, like I said, you can reach me on email as WesleySartin12@gmail. Get on we're on Twitter, West Virginia Crossover on Twitter, Instagram, same thing, Facebook. And like I said, I'll be posting on my webpage or Facebook page once it's done, my webpage as well. And that will have all our tournament schedules, all our practice times, as well as individual stats on each one of the kids. We're going to start doing that as well. And just, you know, fundraisers. We're going to be coming up with fundraisers this when it's getting warmer to get the kids out there to get more involved in the community as well. So when we post all those, come out and help us and you know, support our team. You know, like I said, the more the merrier. Hey, West Virginia Crossover is a team, but more or less we're a family. And the bigger the family, hey, the stronger we are. So that's the way we look at it. So.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate it.